This is the last game of Tanguy Le Calvé. The finals to decide the pro qualification is Tanguy taking black and against Lucas Podpera taking white. I don't know if I pronounce his name correctly, but I will call him Lucas for now. And before we start the game, I want to show a point of the interview of Tanguy Le Calvé. I will put the interview in the description, the link to European Go Federation, and the journalist, the pro who interviewed him, asked, "How did question? How did the pro qualification go for you?" And Tanguy's response was, "This tournament was actually kind of weird for me, mainly because I played all my games with much less pressure than the last two times. Usually my strengths are in Fuzeki and fighting during the Shuban, but I have sometimes big issues in Yose. But after some recent results, I wasn't too confident with my game style, so I decided to change completely my way of playing for this tournament. I played all my games with an opening I never tried before because I felt I needed to go outside my comfort zone in order to show my best. Eventually, it had mixed results. Almost all my games started with an advantage for my opponent, but it gave me the energy to fight hard and come back. I didn't think I played my best goal by 4, and I won some games very luckily, but somehow I managed to keep confident and try my best to reverse every difficult situation." It's a very nice response for Tanguy. Particularly, he's assuming that he had very bad time in the opening a lot of in the majority of time, and it's nice his remark is strange his remark about the Yose, because basically he won Victor Lin playing better Yose than him. And against Lucas, when the game was settled, his Yose was very good, very decent, at least a winning Yose. So it's an interesting observation. And again, Tanguy played all his games with the same Fuzeki, and he has, I guess, success with this. And another question was to talk about this game in particular, and the response of Le Calvé was, "On the final game with Lucan, I felt already much more pressure. Of course, we know each other well, and he has overall pretty good results against me, so I knew he would feel confident. We know each other very well, our strengths and weaknesses, so the battle on the board was also a fight in the minds. About the game, I think Lucan played really amazing. The first Shoseki I chose was not a great choice, and he managed to keep the lead until the end of Shuban. At some point where I could almost die, he decided to spare my life and focus on territory in order to win the game by points and avoiding a risky situation. But I believe he played a bit slack because his lead and the whole strategy somehow backfired. The game became closer and closer, and I'm really glad that I didn't mess up in Yose one time in my life." Again, this is a very nice remark. I don't believe that Lucas played really well. I mean, we will talk about this game because this game is, I put this before because this game is hilariously bad. I mean, I think from all games from EGF Pro Qualification, this probably was the worst display of strength by both players. And again, this is not a detriment about these players. They are awesome, they are very good players, both deserved became pro. And again, even very strong players from all eras can make blunders, double blunders. I mean, In chess, for example, we had Carlsen versus Carlsen versus Anand that had a ridiculous double blunder, and Carlsen lost a knight again also in Tata Steel. And in Go we had KJ, Shoshikun, Takemi Yamasaki played really bad blunders. Takemiya lost a game in less than 50 moves, I think. And yeah, everyone can make bad moves, and this game is this game was a very important game for both players. Only one will become a pro, all on the stake, and this game has very bad, hilariously bad plays. So I will this game I will not review his game fully. I put my comments on GoKibit in the link, and I will talk a little more about the opening and the principal mistakes in this the particularly bad moves, basically on top left corner and bottom right corner. So yeah, let's start. We know that the formation for black, and this is the other double 3-3. The Victor Lin played D3 and C16, and now Lucas play the more common one. That is an important thing about this. Again, if you want to see my comments about the stats and the history of the black formation, see my Fujisawa Nina comment and my Victor Lin comment. This is approach. This is the orthodox move. White in general will play away. Will take this side, this, or even match the approaches. So this is all possible. This is the orthodox response. And Lucas played the Kosumi. Oh no, he played the knight move. Yeah, he played the Keima. Sorry. And Tanguy play this move. I can find in any database that I had this particular formation, but I think I played this position before. So I think in my game, I think I played a game with this position. So yeah, but I don't know if we can call this novelty in absolute terms, but these are novelties in strong plays. This is the first Joseki choice that Tanguy called, that made him immediately behind. There's another thing that I want to mention, is that until that point I thought that Lucas was playing black and he tried to copy the Calvé opening, and I was cheering for Tanguy because he's the first Western European Pro, so I was cheering for him until a mess in the top left corner happened, that I thought that a player who played this move don't deserve to win in any way, shape or form. Until this moment I thought that Tanguy was white in this particular game, so I was a bit confused. It's hard to tell about which Joseki to play in this corner. In general, Lila thinks that playing this move, or even this, or even another move, just Tenuki here is the best move for black. And I think my personal choice in this position should be something like this. And the variation I think is this position. This was played by Shoshikun against Kamimura Kunio in a match in 89. So in this case in particular, black has had a son here, so this is the wide extension, so this is very nice, very good position for black. But even locally speaking, this position, this is sent against this corner because it's very even this is he needs to extend here, you take a base, he settles here, and you can play away from here. I think this is a very fair result. This is B is not Joseki in a broad sense. This was played only one time. I mean, I think it was played a little bit more with this response also, but locally speaking, this is the response, and I think this is a very nice, a very fair result for black. This makes a little bit trouble for black. This is the Joseki. This connection is probably not good. It's probably black will probably want to tenuki here or even play here, threaten this move, because if he play away, now this move is very severe. Can play the empty triangle of death. I think this is very severe move, so yeah, but tenuki is probably the best response now. Play something like this, because this is kote, whatever, and you can just play away again. So yeah, this probably, the connection is probably a bit slow, so but they keep playing. Now there's this move. I mean, Lucas didn't play this move, but I think he could play, and he played a smaller one. This move, and I don't like exactly this move. I think I mean, Lila agrees, so he probably right, but I like something like this move. It's more fearful, it's more threatening. Something. I mean, yeah, this is the move that I probably chose, but and he settles. This is a very bad choice for black, because the first thing that you need to notice is that this area is not black territory at all. So he has this territory, these stones project influence toward this side, and there is influence toward this, but whites has this portion, this let's mark a bit of territory for this portion here. He probably can claim some territory around here, probably, but not 100% sure. So white's, the influence for white looks a bit slim, but black doesn't present any strong influence either. So yeah, it's just, and now there's two moves here. Oh, three moves. You can play at C, safer. You will settle this group. This is a quasi pin. This follow up is way more severe, but black can Tygem for the win. This is, I mean, this is a little bit risky in the corner, but whatever. This is a wider pincer. He will probably play this, and everyone is fight because everything is weak. And he kicked, and this variation, he cannot just play a stronger move here because this is sad. So I think he's attached. He peeped first, yeah. I mean, this is not probably not wrong. And now there's again three moves. B is a funny move because this cut looks an aggressive move, but isn't. You attach, make shape, and you need to connect, cut, connect, and this settles. Black gets Sente, settles here. White have some endgame potential, and is black has Sente to play another big point. So this is a very peaceful variation. It's not aggressive at all. White cannot fight this. Black cannot ignore this cutting here. You need to play this shape. You need to protect one of these cuts. If you protect this, this got this forcing move and can invade here, and it's not that good, so we will settle this shape, cut, protect, and this is the end. As there's a threatening to fight that the fight will not happen. Another option is there. It can be a peace or war, depending on how both players resolve to play. Because this move threatens this cut, because again, you need to read this. This is dead. So yeah, this move is, you can cut because yeah, that's not working this way. But again, you can there is a lot of risks involving this variation, but yeah, there can be a lot of fights after this sequence. So yeah, he will play A. Yeah, and this move, black says, I want to fight now. White will connect, there's no move. This peep, connection, solid connection again because this threatens this cut. Threatens the cut, and the question, which move black wants to play. If he play here, he's threatening more against this corner, but dissimilar to the game, but this looks slightly better for black than what happened in the game. It's probably already not that good for black. This fight's complicated, but black looks like black has more danger of having problems. Now black again needs to protect here, is a bit lower, and I like this move. I like his in the real fighting spirit, but the result does not end very well. Cut again, giving this cut an easy thing, and now you can see that black's position crumbled. He made this a lot of cutting points and weakness toward this. This is his own sphere of influence. White has a lot of influence here and is already probably ahead in territory. So, because remember, this corner is not a black corner at all, and the value of this side is weakly. So he has a strong group crushing towards two white strong groups. So now black needs to do something. So this move is not exactly good, but black needs to do something. And white protects, does not interfere with B, but I guess it's hard to calculate. He lost 2 stones, but or 3 stones, but white can attack here, and white can and white's wonderful. So yeah, he taking these 3 stones in gote, so there's nothing very good here. But yeah, he protect, and now black needs to do something like this. Just for the argument, I don't remember. Comparing to the other variation, I guess. And black B is probably the thing that he needs to do. This is still Sente. Again, if white ignores, and good luck white dealing with this kind of thing. Just for the argument, this variation here, yeah, still white has a little bit trouble. Now this move was a move that take everyone of surprise. Everyone, what? Because yeah, this I mean, what you think you will do? Then he extends again, and now I think white should just connect and be happy. This is probably better than this move because black does not need to respond, but yeah, this is the time for push, 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 push. This is still Santé, and now try something here. This, but black responded. His response was unnecessary. He connect, and now white gets his center to play. I think this move. Yeah. Remember, this corner is not black territory yet. I play two invasion variations here. B. This is alive. If you try to do this, he will play this. This is invadable. This is alive. So if you take this, you play this, and it's connected. If again, now if black C, if you try this move, and good luck, black. So black cannot play strongly to kill this invasion anyway, so yeah. But white played here, and this was the move. This move is this move is ridiculously bad. It's textbook bad move. I mean, if you, the two things that you need to remember: if you have any stones toward this area, C works. I mean, this just refutes this move, because if you have any stone around here, this or this will die. There's no middle term around this. There's just no. But you need to know that at this moment this doesn't work. For now, this is the, again, if there's no stones here, this is the key move, because he threatens to take this. You need to he needs to play this ladder, and this ladder works. Remember, just for the ladder works. So you need to, if you want to play this move, you need to first read this easy refutation. If black has some stones around here, or the ladder does not work, there's nothing that black can do. So yeah, after that, this is the key move again, and black will play this here, here, and there's a lot of danger here for both, but I don't think that black can really play this easy peep. The problem is that it's not only this that threatens this move. The biggest problem is this move. This is straightforward. There's black can respond a lot in a lot of ways, and no one this works. The connection is just, I mean, this is clearly the worst thing that can happen to white. White's advantage is gone. He cannot play this move here because he can be cutted and this will die. So yeah, this is just bad. So yeah, he can try this move, but black has now a lot of good follow-ups toward this side and this side, and yeah, there's not even any danger at all. So again, these moves clearly don't work. Now this move is just a move that kill players will play, and white still needs to leave. White's technically dead here. So yeah. So now the thing is, A and C work. Again, this is the a fighting move, but this simply does not work because we need to connect here until not. If you try to do something funny here, you can still something on those lines. There's a lot that, I mean, I think I put some more variations here in the movie, but in general this is the you should respond at this move, and maybe try this, and you can play just this call for, I don't know, you can play this call or just and now again this went back to danger zone, and this shape sucks really hard. So yeah, so the only complicated thing is this move. This is the move that a lot of people may be afraid. I mean, this probably will not work, never, but you need to be careful. Again, this is probably the move. This is dangerous for white. So this is probably the fighting sequence, and this is a peaceful result, but I don't think it's good enough for, I mean, black probably can play another way. Black probably can play this move. I mean, these stones are safe. This corner is gone. This is cuttable. Understand that you can stand here and can kill everything. There's a lot of potential dangers here. Black cannot be separated, so black's alive, and you can make this forcing things later, and even these. So yeah, this is just bad, but Calvé responded this way, and this is just a theory exercise. So let's suppose that black wanted this move. You never should hit this. I mean, if you want this move, you never play should hit, extend here, extend, and play away, and G6. I think like the game, you will never play this way. Never. It's probably he trying to do some attacking against the stone, but he can kill the stone anyway. Yeah, and he potentially can die here and here because this group's not even alive. So yeah, if you want to attack, you will play this move, but doesn't work. And now this can die, and this can die. So yeah, bad idea. You can see the variations on EGF. So black play, I think black played here, and white extended one more time. I think he can honey, but it's dangerous with these stones here. This shape sucks. You need to play something like this. And this move connect these stones, and this can die eventually. So yeah. So yeah, but this is just a safer move. Stand, and black almost killed himself with this Honetsugi. This was a bad idea. Now I think at this moment that I noticed that Tanguy was black, and yeah, he's potentially dead. Here kills, here you need to leave outside. This move and this move, yeah. The commentators say that this is to life with 2.0 core. This is a variation that this variation is probably not as sure, because if this, he will play this, and now you try to here, and the black shape is dead, but you will try to do something against this stone and this stone. But yeah, this is probably dead now. The move that a lot of people look at well, yeah, this is a dead shape, and now run for its life. Yeah, this will not work. It's just kill everything. Is possible? Yeah, it is. You can cut here because this is self-attack. Yeah, this looks horrible for black, but white, just instead of trying to kill, just take his profit and he leaves, and the result is not that bad for black. But I mean, I guess this white is supposed to be okay. And now that was the move, the very correct move. After this move, yeah, Lucas won. This invasion works. After this move, the invasion point is just the simple B. Now what black will do? A and B and this wedge. So yeah, I mean, if this dies, so he needs to, if this connection, this still kills. Ladder 1, 2. There's this move. I mean, even if he play this, there's two. Yeah, there's nothing that he can do. It's not even life. Just one. And yeah, this is all. 1, 2. let's use this, but this invasion should work anyway. Black has only two response after B, A or B. B, you A, you can and this stone is dead, so you probably will not want to play this Atari. You probably want to play something like this, and you can just take. And this nice. If you try to kill this corner, white will simply take this Atari first and kill. I don't think black can do anything. Yeah. This is dead, but oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, there's one more levered. It cannot fill this. We cannot fill this move, because if you play this move, I will play this, yeah, and we need to take this and this and this and this and this and this. Black will die. Yeah, there's nothing that black can do. But hey, so black will do this. You need to protect the cut, and there's some variations here that I put. Is life. So yeah, there's this move, but he played this move, and this move is an overplay. There's a lot of, even now there's a lot of agi here, so even after this failure of invasion, the result wasn't that horrible for white, but this should be an easy invasion. The question why I don't play this, for example. Something like this, but yeah, this agi looks better than this. You can still play this. You cannot cut here, and it's fine. So yeah, we had a lot of things here going on, but now the game is very close, because again, this invasion should be an easy invasion, and white simply messed up for I don't know reason. I mean, yeah, this just don't know the invasion pattern, I guess, and he messed up bad. He didn't try to kill black here, and he failed with this invasion, and this was just, now according to Lila, there was a lot of back and forth in this game, and this was the last bad move for black. Now Lila has two moves that according to her she thinks that white wins the game with G15 or D13. These two moves. It's hard to really tell that these moves are that good, but I mean, it's very hard to count. This game is a very close one, but I play this and the game is practically over now. This is the ending, the end game. Tanguy played a nice, decent end game, and the less interesting thing in the game was this ridiculous cool. This call was ridiculous. They kept playing this call, playing bad exchange moves, and I think Lucas cannot win this call anyways. Tanguy probably should win the call, but at this point, after a lot of moves, he did just damn it. This call is nonsense because he's already winning by a bunch of points. So yeah, and this ends. Yeah, this is an important thing to notice, because and this kills this and this kills this. Yeah, so just notice this small in-game thing. And the game is over. Tanguy won the game, I think by 5 points. Guesstimator says black by 11.5 points. Yeah, sounds nice. It's a very good result, and Tanguy became the newest European Pro.